trillion didn't
Still be together now.
What? Does your fella keep
You knew how I'd waited.
I want to spend the rest of my life.
Tacky, dry skin.
She was only the girl next door.
Spots and pimples.
Until he decided to...
Aerogel melts those unsightly blemishes away.
Does your fella know you know when you say
Will
it?
you respect me up?
3. Does your fella...
Right, tackling the problem, Kevin. Not so much a shoulder to cry on.
There's no sign of mine.
Please tell me.
She said she chucked him. She chucked him. I'll do that first. Yeah. She had to say something, didn't she? She told Trisha he stood her up. Trisha? When? Last week. Not she told us. What Trisha said. She told me she chucked him. Mind you, Trisha would. What? Say that. Shot it myself, didn't she? Trisha? Last term. Only once, though. 3 weeks, she said to me. 3 weeks? I thought you went with Debbie last term. That was Gary. Oh. Right, my place again. I thought we was going for coffee. We won't be there. Never is Thursdays. We can try, can't we? It's a waste of time. We won't say Thursdays, don't we? They do. Come on, you shut yourself. And he said to me that she said to her, I said to him, and they all said to each other everything else, and then they were just going out with anyone. What's that? Practically new. More for them. Oh, don't, you know where it's been. You coming or what? Some kind of protest.
No, very funny, very cute.
Why don't you just crawl back into your hole?
That's the best you can do, is it?
No, loud, Solomon.
Who are you calling her loud?
You. So lay off.
Oh, what?
Uh-oh. What? Change your reading.
I suppose you thought that was funny running off like that.
Running off? We run off? I don't know. Did we?
We're not doing this for the fun of it, you know. It's for you just as much as us.
What? Exactly.
We're part of a comedy act, aren't we?
We like to think so.
We want to persuade the school to let us take the same class as the boys. You know, metalwork and woodwork and that sort of thing.
Why?
Why? Why should we be fobbed off with domestic science and needlework while they get to do all the interesting things? It should be our choice what subjects we take, not the schools.
Schools do metalwork. Woodwork?
Definitely not woodwork. It's the principle, isn't it? We should be allowed the same chances as the boys. Same classes, same career opportunities, same everything. You'll be the ones to lose that if you don't join us.
We believe that girls are equal to boys and that this should be reflected in the education. That is it. That is it.
Boy problems? Don't let them get you down, girls. Write to Patty's problem page. Not so much a shoulder to cry on as a friend to lean on.
Dear Patty, there must be something wrong with me, because I seem to find most boys really childish and stupid. All except Terry, that is. Terry's really different. Oh, Terry.
Hi. Mind if I join you?
Mind?
Thought maybe those creeps were giving you some trouble.
Nothing you can't handle, Terry. You can't help acting like this, I suppose. I used to think that's how you thought of me. Just a kid.
Once, perhaps. I just never looked closely before. I must have been blind.
Oh, Terry.
You encouraged her? When have I ever encouraged her? When? You've never discouraged her, have you? You've never told her she could do better for herself. And you haven't, I suppose. My God, you haven't spoken to that girl for months. Well, you're a mother. It's a mother's job to tell her daughter these
Nice,
things.
isn't it? That's very handy. No, it's all my fault.
Oi! What's going on?
Well, you'll find out.
Dragging me home from work like that mid-afternoon, what the hell do you expect me to do?
Well, when they rang, I just thought you should be here. That's
To
all.
do what?
We've got to talk to her, haven't we?
It's a pity she didn't think of that, isn't it?
Just go to your room.
Why, what's happened?
Just do as your brother says, Amanda.
Oh, Mum.
Just do as he says.
Well, what about my tea?
Will you do as you're told? Oh, don't go on, woman!
draggy generation gap again, right? Still treating you like a kid? I don't know. They never learn, do they? Still, you're luckier than some. At least you've got someone to turn to. Someone pretty special at that.
Hi. I heard you was having some aggro. Can't have that, can we? Want to tell me about it?
Kath, there's something going on with Mum and Dad.
All right, kid?
Hello, Dad.
I want to work with you.
Judy knows the importance of freshness. And not just keeping her house fresh and hygienic either. Judy knows the importance of personal freshness. But she nearly had to learn the hard way.
Hey, it's coming over.
Ramadan?
He's nice. I hope he'll ask to see me again. Charming! What did I do wrong? I just don't understand it. Body odor.
So on her friend's advice, she bought herself a can of fragrance. The next Saturday night disco was a different story.
Remember me?
2 years later, Judy still uses fragrance. Because she knows it's not just the way to get your man, but to keep him.
Amanda? Amanda! Do you have to read that thing at the table? I don't know what's the matter with you these days. You've either got your head stuck in the clouds or in one of those things.
Hair reading?
Get all that rubbish with you.
Rubbish!
Romantic claptrap. Filling your mind with a load of pipe dreams. If you want to bring stuff back from that newsagent's, bring a decent paper. Find out what's going on in the world.
Oh, leave her alone.
Oh, yeah, you're the expert, aren't you? Precious good they did you.
Tell his mum and dad first. Anyway, you talk like my life's over. Like it's the end of everything. I thought it was supposed to be the beginning.
Catherine, you're just being totally unrealistic.
I'm not. Jane. Okay, Alan.
Maybe she just wants to jack in her job.
Yes. She really hates her job. see why everyone else is told about it but me. Even Michael knows.
Well, you know what they say. Little sisters are always the last to know.
Come on, settle down. I said settle down. Look, if you're not going to listen, it's pretty bloody pointless, isn't it? What it boils down to is this. Girls just aren't getting a fair crack at some subjects. Like engineering, technical drawing, stuff like that. Now, we've gone through the school council, asked for something to be done, and all we get is platitudes and soft stuff. So we've got to change things ourselves. How? First off, for those of you who haven't dropped off, is to talk to people, families, friends, anyone who might support us, and write to the school.
Oh, Amanda. Hey, Amanda. All this talk about options, where will it get you? I know you're down about Terry being Catherine's, but there are plenty more where he came from, right? Look around you. There's him for a start. Sure, he's new to the school, but that just keeps you ahead of the field. Forget all this nonsense and concentrate on what's important. And he could be important if you give him the chance.
And let the school know about it.
I thought it made a lot of sense.
Yeah, well, we'll look real idiots if we get all these classes and then no one wants to do them, won't we?
But she's talking about the principle of it, isn't she?
That's just what it is, if you ask me. Load of talk.
It's not a load of talk.
Well, it came as a surprise to us, too. And Terry's mother.
It's one hell of a way to find out.
See? It's like this all the time.
No, this is... Amanda, will you give me a hand with this tea? Oh, Polly. Look, about tonight. I don't want to seem inhospitable, but, well, we do have rather a family crisis.
I said she could come another night, didn't I?
You still haven't said why she couldn't stay tonight.
Well, because your father and I, we just wouldn't be very good company, that's all. It doesn't help you're making a silly fuss about nothing, does it?
I don't even know what the fuss is about, do I?
I don't know what fuss you're talking about. Your sister's getting married, that's all.
And that's all she said, was it? Just that we're getting married?
Yeah.
Nothing changes, does it? When I first started my periods, Mum was so embarrassed she couldn't wait to get the explanations over with. In fact, she was in such a hurry, I got it all wrong. I thought it was something happened just the once, and that was it. Finito. A month later, it happened again. She and Dad had some people in, and I was getting ready to go to bed when, bingo, there it was. I thought I was a freak or something. I went running downstairs in my nightie. I flung open the front room door and said, Mum, it's happened again. It didn't go down too well. She never told me about it at all. Well, not properly. Well, she didn't have to, did she? She knew she had me to do it for her. I don't know why she can't see it. See what? That all this secrecy and stuff. It just makes things worse. Look, you didn't get it from me, okay? Just let her think you twigged it on your own.
Twigged what?
What the aggro's been about. I'm pregnant, aren't I?
Will Amanda's secret admirer declare himself? Will Catherine and Terry live happily ever after? Will Polly and Amanda join the sixth form revolution? To be continued next week.